Hi everyone. Today our assignment is that we need to create a 3 to 4 minute video summarizing a recent news item product that impact the world of marketing and its importance. So I'm going to talk about the incident that happened with infamous incident that happened with United Airlines. Uh, the description of the incident is that on Sunday night, a passenger of the United Air Express flight from Chicago to Louisville was told that he had to give up his ticket so that a United crew member could take his seat. The man refused. He's a doctor and said he had patients he had to see. United called security officers who violently wrenched the man from his seat, blooding his fat and dragged his limp body down the aisle. The passenger, David Dow, that was his name, was at a hospital in Chicago recovering from his injuries. Uh, the scene was recorded by the other passengers that were on board, and they were lambasted by the incident. Uh, we can also hear in that video that one of the witnesses was shouting at the security officers and saying that they were doing wrong. The outcry online was instantaneous with prompt calls for a boycott, and then the boycott happened. Now, that was a crisis, but the CEO, Oscar Munoz, did not handle the crisis uh, very well in the beginning. The company's first response was to place blame on the passenger. In a statement in the next Monday morning statement, the CEO said that we owe, quoting Mr. Munoz, apologize for the overbooked situation, but he made no references to Dr. Dow or the video. Um, and later the company also said that the flight was not overbooked. Uh, so I think that this was an upsetting event because as per his statement that his team, the CEO's statement that his team was moving with a sense of urgency to work with the authorities and conducted their own detailed view of what happened. And he also said that we are trying to reach out to the passenger to talk to him directly and further address and resolve to the situation. He made it sound very apathetic. Um, and After that initial apology, the public relation experts called that astonishing, sterile, and tone deaf. Um, they found that Mr. Munoz ticked many of the boxes of, many of the boxes that were utterly lacking in making a proper, appropriate apology. His expression was lacking sympathy and emotion, and he did not take full responsibility. He did not also commit to fix the problem and promises that it will never happen. Um, uh, he the question that they had was that why didn't he the second, then there was the second apology where he actually ticked all these boxes. There were the 5 elements of apology strategy that we studied in chapter 13 was that an expression of guilt and embarrassment or regret that he checked in the second apology. He said that quoting Mr. Munoz um, that like you, I was upset to see and hear about what happened last night. So he put himself in the customer's shoes. He also issued a statement recognizing inappropriate behavior and acceptance of sanctions for wrong behavior. Like he said that that he takes full responsibility of the incident. He also dealt with approval of the appropriate behavior and promised not to engage in inappropriate behavior. And he said, according to him, in the second apology, he said, "I do, however, believe that there are lessons we can learn from this experience, and we are taking a close look at the circumstances surrounding this incident, treating our customers and each other with respect and dignity." And he also made an offer to compensation or penance to correct the wrong. And he did that outside the court for an undisclosed amount. They also made settlements. So, what did we learn from the entire incident? First, we have to understand what is crisis management. That there are a lot of insecurities in the world, and one minute our business may be running smoothly, and the next minute there can be a major crisis where the operations come to a screeching halt. Uh, but in those situations, we have to see that we take the necessary steps to protect our business, because it increases the safety and well-being of our employees and the general public. It is also good for our public relations, and it also prevent tarnishing our reputation. As a representative of the company, I have to also see that it minimizes the downtime and it increases my productivity, and it gives me overall most importantly peace of mind as an employer, right? Because of unstable and turbulent world we live in, it is employee's responsibility the, that he ensures that the business is prepared to handle a variety of crises by establishing crisis management plan and following the right steps of apology strategies. He can give his company the best odds of making it through unscathed and minimize any damage that may happen to his reputation and profitability. Um, Sometimes doing the right thing and apologizing may make things better sooner than trying to shift the blame, especially in this age of ubiquitous social media. This can also become an effective strategy for creating an emotional bond with the public. Consumers are less likely to remain angry with the company that admits its mistake, as mentioned in our textbook. When the consumers believe the apology was sincere and heartfelt, they normally forgive the company and at times feel more positive towards the organization afterward. So, I think that that handling a crisis takes actual managerial spirit, and this incident has taught us that how we not only use marketing our product well, how we can also market our negative publicity and turn it to a positive one. Thank you.